Hello, everyone. Are you ready to do your speak out exercises? My name is Samantha Ellenderry. I'm a speech language, the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. Today, I'm going to do my best to make it through today's session. I'm going to be honoring my good friend Keva Fitzgerald. She's the bold one. When the pandemic is over, and I hope that all of you, we need to have a reunion where good. As you go down, think of a roller coaster where it's accelerating, it's getting stronger, and then you go out. So you're always ending out. You never let it just end and fade away. So listen to me as we do one of the ones, a glide going down. Ready? Stronger and end out. Ready? Start high. Good. Again, start high. Do it again, more intent. Ready? Good. All right, let's do it from the beginning. Here we go. Stop. Good. All right, we're going to go ahead and take a sip of water and do the counting. Some funny memory about Keva. Linda and I used to always joke around, but Linda would say that Keva needed to be wrapped in bubble wrap. Bubble wrap, because she was always climbing into different areas like ponds and things like that, taking pictures, and you'll see you'll see what we were talking about with that. Take a sip of water. All right, we're going to do the counting. We're going to lift the voice and project out. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lots of intent. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lots of intent, thinking about every single number. When you talk in conversation, we want you to get to where you are speaking out with every single word. And how do you practice that? You start with the counting, projecting every number. Don't think of it as a full line. You're going to connect them, okay? You're connecting them, but you're going to think of projecting every number. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't trail off. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Connect them. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Lots of energy. This should not be easy. It shouldn't be hard, but it should be a little bit challenging. Let's go backwards, up and over. Here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you connect them all. One loud crowd member said, we do them in cursive. We connect all the numbers. You take a breath when you need to. Take a sip of water. We're going to move on to the reading. Before we do the reading, I wanted to let you know that we have 266 people signed up to sing in the virtual choir. Have you signed up yet? Have you told your family about it? I want to have over 300. I'm very confident that we are, but maybe we could have 400. Will you please get the word out? So many good things happen when you work on learning these songs. All right? All right, we are going to now read Abbott and Costello's Who's on First? And what we're going to do is we're going to take turns. So this is a skit between Abbott and Costello, and you're going to see here's one line in black, and the next one is in red, and then black, and then red. We are going to take turns. I'm going to start with the black words, and then I want you to read the red ones. And we're going to go back and forth until we read the whole thing. Then for our bonus reading, we're going to flip. Okay? For the bonus reading, you'll read the black, I'll read the red. But I'm going to start. When we read, we need to put forth a lot of effort. Okay? Reading should be so much stronger than conversation. So here we go. You ready? Dexter, when we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the baseball team? Now remember, I'm reading the black. I don't want you to read with me. You read the red, I'll read the black. I'm going to do it again so you can really listen to how I'm saying every word with intent, and that's how I want you to do the red ones. Here we go. Dexter, when we get to St. Louis, will you tell me the guys' names on the baseball team? Now your team, your turn. All right, read it again with more intent. Go ahead. My turn. Funny names, your turn. Not as funny as my name. Funnier than that? That's what I want to find out. I want you to tell me the names of the fellows on the St. Louis team. You know the fellows' names? Well then, who's playing first? I mean the fellow's name on first base. The fellow playing first base for St. Louis. The guy on first base. Well, what are you asking me for? I'm asking you, who's on first? That's whose name? Well, go ahead and tell me. The guy on first. The first baseman. Have you got a first baseman on first? Then who's playing first? When you pay off the first baseman every month, who gets the money? Okay, just want to take a break for a minute. How are you doing? Are you speaking out every time you say something? Are you lifting your voice? This is closer to real life conversation. Working on skits and plays and taking a break in the reading where you have to listen to somebody else and then you have to say something. That's conversation. This is a great way to practice conversation. We're going to keep going, but I want you to focus more on speaking out. We're going to start with the red words, so you should be saying every dollar of it. Ready? Say that part. Who is? So who gets it? Whose wife? Who does? Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base? I'm not asking you who's on second. That's what I'm trying to find out. I'm not changing nobody. What's the guy's name on first base? I'm not asking you who's on second. I don't know. How could I get on third base? If I mentioned the third baseman's name, who did I say is playing third? Stay off of first, will ya? Now, what's the guy's name on first base? I'm not asking you who's on second. I don't know. There I go back on third again. Say, will you please stay on third base? What is the fella's name on third base? I'm not asking you who's on second. Okay, very good. Now, I want you to download the reading material today, all right? And I want you to practice, whether you have to practice by yourself or with somebody else. You could even get on a Zoom call and when you download the reading material, practice with somebody. If you can make it through that skit with speaking out and speaking with intent, it would be so great. It would be really good. You would be on your way to using your best voice in conversation. Take a sip of water. We're celebrating Keva today, and this is really important to Linda and myself that we honor Keva. And I wanted to bring up something. Keva's been in our program since 2008, and I want you to know what happens when you really work on maintaining your voice, learning how to speak with intent. I want to read these numbers to you. You're going to be impressed. In March of 2008, Keva's averaged 15 seconds. The last time we measured it, which was before COVID because we couldn't measure volume and decibels during COVID, but I just want you to know the last time we measured it, it went from 15 seconds to 35. The first time we met her in '08, her average volume for ah, for saying ah, was 55 decibels. And the last time we measured it, it was 89. She maintained it all this time. When we first met her, her reading volume averaged 65 decibels. The last time we measured it, it was 75. And her conversation was 62 decibels. And the last time we measured it, it was 71. Wow! She's in our program since 2008, maintained it. She's like the poster child. And this is what I want for all of you. Work with a Speak Out provider. Let me help you with the home practice. Let us keep your speech and swallowing strong. Okay, cognitive exercise. Here we go. I want you to describe what you see in this photo. And don't miss what's popping his head out down at the bottom. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it. I'm not sharing. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, here you go. With your very best voice, describe this photo. What do you see in this photo? Tell me, where do you think this photo could have been taken? Have you ever had a frog pop his head out of the water and smile at you? Down the hallway of Parkinson Voice Project, you'll see heart photos, things in nature that look like a heart. And Keva said that she saw this piece of metal floating in the water, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's the reflection of it created a heart. She had a special eye for things, but when she lifted up her camera with intent to take the picture, the frog popped his head out of the water and smiled at her. So the frog ended up in the picture. Here's another picture. All right. We have actually a whole stack. We have 300 photos that Keva took for us to use in therapy. With your best voice, describe this photo. What's happening in the photo? Who do you think these girls are? Do you think that they're related? Are you speaking with intent? Where do you think they could be? Think of places where you think, where could they be? With Parkinson's, you have to practice speaking with intent. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. Then we're going to read through for the bonus reading. We're going to do who's on first again, but we're going to switch parts. Here we go. Every sound with intent. Ready? Gu la gan ga ga. Gu la gan ga ga. Move the mouth. Gu la gan ga ga. The next one faster. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Ku ka mangu ka. Two more, then we're on to the bonus reading. Ready? Gangla. 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 And the last one a little faster with more intent. Kukla. 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 Very good. All right, take a sip of water, everybody. Guess what time it is? Oh, that was so soft. Let me see if I can get it stronger. Hold on. We got to have that stronger. Ready? All right, very good. We're going to go ahead and do who's on first again. I want you to do the letters that are in black, and I will do the red. Every single word with intent. Your goal is to make it through the whole skit with projecting your voice out. So remember, it's Dexter. When we get, all right, imagine you're on stage. Go ahead and start. My turn. All right, but you know, strange as it may seem, they give ball players nowadays very peculiar names. Nicknames, nicknames. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, absolutely, yes. Now, on the St. Louis team, we have who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know is on third. Okay, I want you to read it again. Speak out more. That's what I want. Ready? Go. I'm telling you, who's on first, what's on second, and I don't know is on third. Yes. Yes. Who? Who? Who is on first? Keep going. I'm not asking you. I'm telling you who is on first. That's the man's name. Yes. Who? Who? Who is on first? Certainly. Absolutely. I want you to read it again. Speak out more. Go. Every dollar of it. And why not? The man's entitled to it. Yes. Why shouldn't he? Sometimes his wife comes down and collects it. Yes. After all, the man earns it. Absolutely. Oh, no, no. What is on second base? Who is on first? Well, don't change the players around. Now, take it easy. What's the guy's name on second base? Who's on first? He's on third. We're not talking about him. You mentioned his name. No, who's playing first? Well, what do you want me to do? What's on second? Who's on first? He's on third. Almost done. Well, I can't change their names. Please. Now, what is it you want to know? No. What is the fella's name on second base? No. Who's on first? Okay. If you found that challenging you're concentrating on what you're reading, okay, then you're speaking out. If you had a hard time doing that and making it all the way through, I want you to download the material. I want you to work on it. I want you to trade off and do the different parts. I want you to be able to jump in, have expression, use lots of intent. I hope you have fun practicing that. The way to get your speech and swallowing is to use a lot of intent and to practice, practice, practice. We will continue to enjoy Keva's photos for the next few days. I hope you all have a wonderful day.